Close in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Gerrit Cole gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Torres picks it up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. His career line against Gerrit Cole, just a 1-for-12 career line. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is the pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And he struck him out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. LeMahieu leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Voit is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike one. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Vogelbach. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone. Cole, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
All right.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
So stepping in, Domingo Santana. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
1 strike.
One strike now from Cole. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. The average at 284 to begin play. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Seattle. Giancarlo Stanton now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once.
Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Hediger. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the Gold Glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Urshela, base runner at first with 1 out. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's picked up 14 hits in 37 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-1 home misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Mike Ford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third, and he's safe.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Second and third, 2 away. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Set to get his evening at the plate started, J.P. Crawford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Felix.
One gone now in the Mariners' third inning, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Felix Smith. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Over to first, Cole, and a dive, but he's back in there. Cole sets. Here's the first pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Home half of the 3rd coming up, tied at 1.
Welcome back as the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. First pitch coming. Here it is. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Bye.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Liner towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Torres at second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kyle Seager.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Ford scoops it up. In his career, Seager has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
2-2. Here it is. And he got him. Mariners leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Throwing to second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-1, here it comes. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Mike Ford, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Ford, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. This is his first year at the big league level. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu towards second. A step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
The catcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Narvaez.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Hit down the line at first. Ford is right there, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Striding into the box, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The count to Crawford. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu shading to his right, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luke Voigt.
Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And the pitch on 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. 1 out, nobody on. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Torres. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club.
Carlo Stanton.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's D. Gordon now.
Leading off for Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Gordon carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
A bouncer up the middle, played on the backhand, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Seattle.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Count even now at 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Seattle. Still tied 1 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch on its way. 0-1. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. 1 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. A dive by Gordon. Wow.
Now batting, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Gardner on third with 2 out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The set and the 2-1. Flying toward right center. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Smith. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. 2-1 New York. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping into the box, Daniel Vogelbach. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3-1.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Omar Narvaez. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's going to get down out there. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Gerrit Cole. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Tommy Kingley is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. Ford is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Malik Smith, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. First delivery to him on the way. And the bunt attempt is popped up. And a throw behind the runner at third. And he'll get back in standing. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And now everybody's running. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Standing in, D. Gordon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here comes the first pitch. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. A toss behind the bat. And Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
So striding in, Mitch Haniger. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. So far this season, Haniger brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees 2. And Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Altavilla.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Pitch on the way. In there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
At the plate, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Kyle Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our scores. We give you a look at the starter comparison for these 2 opposing pitchers. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Bruce. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Gardner. Gone into Monument Park. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the M's a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Daniel Vogelback will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Urshela is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Digging in now, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and the M's have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Corey Garrett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Corey Garrett.
Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Down and away, ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly to Gordon for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down by a count of 4-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Chad Green.
He's set, and the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Felix.
Felix Smith the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gordon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the speedy D. Gordon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Two and one now to Gordon. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Navarez stands at second with 2 gone. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Nothing further in the Seattle 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Anthony Swarzak comes on
now
looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
30, Anthony Swarzak.
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's a .333 hitter.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's up and in for ball one. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Swarzak is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
Stepping in, Mike Ford. The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive. Smith is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Still 1-2. Two-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. Seattle jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Felix Hernandez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Anthony Swarzak records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.